Welcome back to NutriHub Bliss, where we help you take charge of your well-being with practical, natural strategies, especially tailored for those of us embracing life after 50. Today's episode is one you absolutely don't want to miss, because we're uncovering a surprising truth that challenges one of the most common health beliefs out there. For decades, we've been told that milk is the ultimate source of calcium, the go-to drink for building and maintaining strong bones. But here's the twist. There are foods that contain calcium more than milk, and many of them are not only easier to digest, especially for seniors, but also offer additional bone-boosting nutrients that milk simply doesn't have. Why does this matter? After the age of 50, our bone density naturally begins to decline, and the risk of osteoporosis, fractures, and bone weakness increases dramatically, especially among women. According to the National Osteoporosis Foundation, approximately 54 million Americans have low bone mass or osteoporosis. That's why getting enough calcium for seniors isn't just a good idea. It's essential to staying active, mobile, and independent for years to come. But here's the good news. You don't need to rely solely on dairy to get your calcium fix. In fact, several calcium-rich foods for seniors actually surpass milk in calcium content per serving, and they come packed with extra fiber, antioxidants, protein, or vitamin K, all of which support stronger bones in unique and powerful ways. In today's video, we'll explore 7 powerful foods that contain more calcium than milk, explain exactly how they help strengthen your bones, and show you simple, delicious ways to include them in your daily routine, whether you're lactose intolerant, plant-based, or simply ready to upgrade your bone health naturally. Let's dive in. 1. Chia seeds. Tiny seeds, mighty calcium for seniors. When it comes to foods that contain calcium more than milk, chia seeds might just be one of the most surprising and most powerful entries on the list. Just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds provide around 180 milligrams of calcium. That's more calcium per gram than milk. And yet most people overlook these tiny nutritional powerhouses. For seniors looking to build stronger bones, chia seeds offer an easy, natural way to increase daily calcium intake without relying on dairy. But calcium isn't the only reason chia seeds are so beneficial. These tiny seeds are also packed with plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation, a hidden factor that can speed up bone loss and joint discomfort in aging adults. In addition, they provide fiber and protein, 2 nutrients that help stabilize blood sugar, reduce cravings, and support muscle health, an essential component of skeletal stability as we age. Another unique benefit of chia seeds is how easy they are to incorporate into everyday meals. You don't need to cook or prepare anything complicated. Just sprinkle a tablespoon into your morning oatmeal, mix it into a smoothie, stir it into yogurt or dairy-free alternatives, or even blend it into salad dressings and baked goods. They absorb liquid and create a gel-like texture, which can also help support digestion and hydration, 2 areas that often become more sluggish with age. For seniors seeking calcium-rich foods that go beyond traditional dairy, chia seeds offer both convenience and nutritional density. Their versatility makes them one of the most accessible ways to boost your calcium intake naturally. And remember, calcium for seniors isn't just about numbers. It's about supporting stronger bones, reducing fracture risk, and staying active and independent well into later years. So, if you haven't added chia seeds to your diet yet, now's the perfect time to start. They may be small, but when it comes to bone health after 50, they make a mighty impact. Mirella, a retired glass artist, used to struggle with early signs of peripheral neuropathy and occasional muscle fatigue. After adding chia seeds to her breakfast smoothies and oatmeal daily, she noticed a steady increase in her energy, fewer cramps, and felt more balanced on her feet. Chia became her go-to invisible armor for stronger bones and a calmer body. 2. Collard greens, the leafy powerhouse for stronger bones. When discussing calcium-rich foods for seniors, collard greens deserve a top spot on the list. These hardy dark green leaves pack an impressive calcium punch, delivering around 270 milligrams of calcium per cooked cup, more than the 240 milligrams found in a typical glass of milk. But the benefits don't stop at calcium content. Collard greens offer a rich matrix of nutrients that make them a true powerhouse for bone strength after 50. For seniors, one of the biggest advantages of collard greens is that they are naturally low in oxalates, compounds found in some greens like spinach that can bind to calcium and inhibit its absorption. That means the calcium found in collard greens is more bioavailable, making it easier for your body to absorb and use for rebuilding and maintaining stronger bones. This is especially important in older adults who often experience slower calcium uptake due to age-related digestive changes. In addition to calcium, collard greens are loaded with vitamin K, which plays a crucial role in bone metabolism and helps bind calcium to the bone matrix. Seniors with low vitamin K levels are at higher risk for fractures, even if their calcium intake is adequate. Including foods like collard greens helps ensure that your body isn't just consuming calcium, but actually using it effectively to support your skeletal system. The fiber in collard greens also helps regulate blood sugar levels and supports gut health, both of which indirectly influence bone health. A healthy gut microbiome plays a role in nutrient absorption, including calcium and magnesium, another important mineral for bone density. And because collard greens are rich in antioxidants like beta-carotene and lutein, they also reduce oxidative stress, which can damage cells involved in bone remodeling. Cooking collard greens is simple. You can lightly sauté them with olive oil and garlic, steam them for a few minutes, or add them to soups and stews. Unlike milk, which may cause digestive discomfort in many older adults, collard greens are well tolerated and offer a savory, satisfying addition to lunch or dinner. If you're looking to move beyond dairy and discover foods that contain calcium more than milk, collard greens are an excellent place to start. They not only deliver absorbable calcium, but also come with a host of co-nutrients that work together to keep your bones resilient. For seniors focused on stronger bones and long-term mobility, adding collard greens to your weekly meals is a delicious and strategic step in the right direction. Oswin, a jazz guitarist who grew up loving Southern cooking, was shocked to learn his calcium levels were low despite drinking milk regularly. His dietitian introduced him to collard greens, steamed and sautéed just like his grandma used to make. Within a few months, his knee stiffness eased, and his follow-up labs showed better calcium absorption. Collard greens became a nostalgic, healing staple in his meals. Number 3. Tofu, the plant-based calcium champion. Tofu might not be the first thing that comes to mind when thinking about calcium for seniors, but it absolutely deserves a place in your bone health toolbox. Depending on how it's processed, a half cup of calcium-set tofu can deliver anywhere from 250 to 800 milligrams of calcium per serving, often far surpassing the amount found in milk. That makes tofu one of the top foods that contain calcium more than milk, and a versatile one at that. The secret lies in how tofu is made. When soy milk is coagulated using calcium sulfate, a common method in many commercial tofu products, the result is a block of tofu that's not just rich in plant protein, but also loaded with bioavailable calcium. For seniors who are lactose intolerant or trying to reduce saturated fat intake, tofu provides a gentle on the digestive system, nutrient-dense alternative that supports stronger bones without the drawbacks of dairy. Beyond calcium, tofu contains a range of bone-supportive nutrients like magnesium, phosphorus, and plant-based compounds known as isoflavones. Isoflavones have been shown in research to help reduce bone loss and even increase bone mineral density in older adults, especially women after menopause. These natural compounds mimic the effects of estrogen, which declines with age and contributes to accelerated bone thinning. In this way, tofu supports hormonal balance and bone preservation at the same time. Another benefit of tofu is its culinary flexibility. You can pan-fry it, bake it, scramble it, add it to soups and stews, or blend it into smoothies or dressings. It absorbs the flavors of whatever it's cooked with, making it easy to enjoy whether you prefer savory or sweet dishes. For seniors looking to stay mobile, avoid fractures, and maintain their independence, tofu is an affordable and accessible way to boost daily calcium intake. It's also particularly valuable for those on plant-based diets or those seeking to rotate away from animal products. And unlike supplements, tofu delivers calcium in a food matrix, making it easier for your body to recognize, absorb, and utilize over time. So if you're serious about including calcium-rich foods for seniors in your weekly meals, consider tofu not just as a meat alternative, but as a core part of your strategy for building stronger bones without the need for dairy. Its high calcium content, bone-preserving isoflavones, and cooking versatility make it a plant-based powerhouse you don't want to ignore. Brianni had recently adopted a vegetarian lifestyle after recovering from breast cancer. She worried about her bone density, especially since she wasn't drinking milk anymore. By adding tofu to her stir-fries and baked dishes 3 times a week, she regained strength and even improved her yoga balance. Tofu became her plant-powered secret to bone protection. 4. Sardines. Small fish, big calcium benefits for seniors. When it comes to foods that contain calcium more than milk, few options are as nutritionally dense and underrated as sardines. Just 3 ounces of canned sardines with bones provide around 325 milligrams of calcium, more than a glass of milk. And that's just the beginning. For seniors seeking stronger bones, sardines offer a unique combination of highly bioavailable calcium, bone-supporting fats, and crucial vitamins that work together to fortify the skeletal system. What makes sardines so powerful for bone health is that they're one of the only animal proteins where you actually eat the bones, and those tiny, softened bones are rich in natural calcium and phosphorus. This means the calcium found in sardines is not only abundant but also highly absorbable, making it an ideal choice for older adults who want to increase calcium intake naturally without relying on supplements or large volumes of dairy. Sardines are also a fantastic source of vitamin D, which is essential for helping your body absorb and utilize calcium effectively. As we age, vitamin D production from sunlight exposure tends to decrease, especially in seniors who spend more time indoors or live in northern climates. By eating sardines, you're getting 2 crucial nutrients, calcium and vitamin D, in one convenient food. This nutrient pairing is especially important for calcium for seniors because it helps direct calcium into bones rather than letting it circulate in the bloodstream where it can do harm. Moreover, sardines are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, which reduce inflammation, protect joints, and support heart health. For older adults, this is an added bonus, as bone health and cardiovascular health are often closely linked. Chronic inflammation can speed up bone loss and interfere with the natural process of bone remodeling. And let's not forget the B vitamins, selenium, and protein that sardines deliver, all of which contribute to tissue repair and bone maintenance. Sardines truly are a compact, cost-effective superfood. If the idea of eating sardines is new to you, there are easy and delicious ways to make them part of your meals. Add them to salads, mash them into sandwich spreads, mix them into pasta dishes with lemon and olive oil, or enjoy them on whole grain crackers as a quick snack. For seniors wanting calcium-rich foods that do more than just strengthen bones, sardines are a no-brainer. They combine dense nutrition, high calcium content, and ease of preparation, all in a small, shelf-stable package. If you're looking to go beyond milk and explore natural, functional foods that truly support bone health after 50, sardines deserve a regular spot in your pantry. Ansel, a retired sailor, had always avoided sardines, until his doctor flagged his vitamin D deficiency and bone thinning. Once he started eating sardines twice a week with lemon and toast, his energy returned, his blood work improved, and his back pain reduced. Now he jokes that the fish he used to avoid might have saved his spine. 5. Almonds, the crunchy snack that strengthens bones. Among the most convenient and enjoyable calcium-rich foods for seniors, almonds stand out not just for their satisfying crunch, but for their impressive nutrient profile. 1 cup of whole almonds delivers about 385 milligrams of calcium, well above the amount in a glass of milk. While most people don't eat a whole cup in one sitting, even a modest handful, around 23 almonds, provides nearly 75 milligrams of calcium, making them a smart and tasty snack for supporting stronger bones at any age. What makes almonds particularly beneficial for seniors seeking calcium for bone health is their unique combination of nutrients that work together to reinforce skeletal strength. In addition to calcium, almonds are rich in magnesium, which plays a key role in activating vitamin D and promoting calcium absorption into the bones. Without adequate magnesium, calcium can struggle to find its way to where it's needed most, the skeleton. Almonds are also packed with healthy fats, including monounsaturated fats that support heart health and reduce inflammation. Since chronic, low-grade inflammation is a silent threat to both bones and joints, eating anti-inflammatory foods like almonds is a strategic choice. Furthermore, almonds contain vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects cells from oxidative stress, including the bone-forming osteoblasts that become more fragile with age. Let's not forget the protein and fiber content in almonds. Protein is essential for maintaining muscle mass, which acts as structural support for your bones, especially in older adults. And fiber helps stabilize blood sugar levels, which is crucial because uncontrolled diabetes has been linked to increased bone fragility. Incorporating almonds into your daily routine is easy and delicious. Enjoy them raw or roasted as a snack, blend them into smoothies, sprinkle them over salads or oatmeal, or use almond butter as a nutritious spread. Just be mindful of portion sizes. Almonds are calorie-dense, so a small serving goes a long way in both nutrition and satiety. If you're looking to expand your intake of foods that contain calcium more than milk, almonds are an excellent addition. They're shelf-stable, portable, and don't require refrigeration or preparation. Perfect for seniors who want low-effort, high-impact nutrition. In short, almonds are more than just a crunchy treat. They're a nutrient-dense ally in your journey towards stronger bones, offering a convenient, dairy-free source of calcium that fits seamlessly into almost any lifestyle. Fiorella had a serious sweet tooth. Instead of processed cookies, her daughter introduced her to roasted almonds with cinnamon. She started snacking on them mid-morning and sprinkling slivered almonds into salads. Her cravings dropped, and her bone density scans showed a surprising improvement. Almonds became her guilt-free pleasure and her best defense against osteoporosis. 6. White beans. The humble legume with high calcium for seniors. White beans, such as navy beans, Great Northern beans, or cannellini, might not look impressive at first glance, but when it comes to foods that contain calcium more than milk, they certainly earn their place on the list. A single cup of cooked white beans contains around 160 to 240 milligrams of calcium, depending on the variety. That's nearly equivalent to or even more than a glass of milk, especially when paired with their other powerful nutrients that contribute to stronger bones and overall health. For seniors seeking calcium-rich foods that are plant-based, filling, and versatile, white beans check all the boxes. They offer a high-fiber, low-fat alternative to traditional dairy, which can be difficult to digest for many older adults. And they're particularly beneficial for individuals managing blood sugar, cholesterol, or weight, all of which are closely linked to bone health as we age. Calcium in white beans is accompanied by a generous supply of magnesium and potassium, two minerals that help buffer acid in the body. Why does that matter? As we get older, especially with diets high in animal protein or processed foods, the body can become more acidic. In response, calcium is pulled from bones to neutralize this acid, weakening the skeletal structure over time. By eating alkalizing foods like white beans, seniors can help preserve their calcium stores and protect against this slow but damaging process. White beans also contain plant-based protein, which helps maintain lean muscle mass. Muscle mass is essential for stability, balance, and fall prevention, key concerns for seniors hoping to stay mobile and independent. Plus, the fiber in white beans supports gut health, which in turn plays a role in nutrient absorption, including calcium and other bone-building minerals. Cooking with white beans is as simple as it is nourishing. They blend well into soups, stews, chili, casseroles, and pasta dishes. You can mash them into spreads, toss them into salads, or even blend them into creamy sauces as a substitute for dairy. And if convenience is important, canned white beans, rinsed and drained, are a time-saving option without sacrificing nutrition. For seniors who want to move beyond milk and discover practical, effective ways to strengthen bones, white beans provide a comforting and affordable solution. They're a testament to the idea that small, everyday foods, when chosen wisely, can make a big difference in long-term health. So if you're on the lookout for calcium-rich foods for seniors that are hearty, wholesome, and incredibly easy to prepare, don't underestimate the power of the humble white bean. Soren, a former construction worker, had always dismissed beans as bland, but after retirement and a fall on icy steps, he was determined to strengthen his bones. His wife began making hearty white bean soups. In 6 months, his balance improved, he felt more energetic, and his calcium levels rose. He now says, "Beans are better than pills." 7. Figs, the naturally sweet source of calcium for seniors. If you're looking for a naturally sweet treat that also supports stronger bones, look no further than figs. These ancient fruits are among the few fruits that deliver a meaningful amount of calcium. Just 5 medium-sized dried figs provide about 120 milligrams of calcium, making them one of the most surprising and delicious foods that contain calcium more than milk on a per-calorie basis. For seniors seeking calcium-rich foods with minimal preparation, figs are an easy, satisfying choice that also supports digestion, heart health, and blood sugar balance. But calcium isn't the only nutrient that makes figs valuable for bone health. They're also rich in magnesium, potassium, and small amounts of vitamin K, all of which play key roles in maintaining bone mineral density. Potassium in particular helps reduce calcium loss through the urine, which is a common problem in older adults. By preserving more calcium within the body, potassium allows bones to remain stronger for longer. What makes figs especially unique is their ability to satisfy cravings for something sweet while delivering real nutritional value. Unlike sugary snacks or processed desserts that contribute to inflammation and bone loss, figs offer natural sugars along with fiber, antioxidants, and polyphenols, compounds that help fight oxidative stress, another major contributor to age-related bone degeneration. The fiber in figs also supports gut health, which, as we've discussed throughout this video, plays a crucial role in calcium absorption. A healthy gut allows your body to make the most of the calcium you consume, whether it's from figs, beans, greens, or seeds. For seniors trying to support stronger bones through diet, this digestive support is just as important as the calcium content itself. Figs are incredibly easy to enjoy. You can eat them on their own as a portable snack, chop them into oatmeal or yogurt, pair them with nuts and cheese for a more filling mini meal, or even blend them into smoothies or energy bars. They also make a delicious addition to salads or roasted vegetable dishes, adding a natural sweetness and chewy texture that pairs beautifully with savory ingredients. For those looking to add more variety and flavor to their calcium for seniors game plan, figs are an often overlooked gem. They're naturally shelf-stable, require no refrigeration, and offer one of the tastiest ways to increase calcium intake without relying on dairy. In summary, figs prove that getting more calcium doesn't have to be boring or bland. These sweet, nutrient-dense fruits help you maintain stronger bones, satisfy your sweet tooth, and support healthy aging, all in one bite. Callista loved her desserts, but needed to cut sugar. A nutritionist suggested dried figs. She swapped out pastries for figs dipped in almond butter or paired with walnuts. Not only did her blood sugar stabilize, but her joint aches lessened. Figs gave her back the joy of indulgence, while silently fortifying her bones. As we've explored today, milk may have the spotlight when it comes to calcium, but it's far from the only star on the stage. In fact, these 7 foods that contain calcium more than milk offer seniors a wider range of choices that go beyond the glass. From chia seeds and collard greens to sardines, almonds, and figs, Each one brings not just calcium, but also complementary nutrients that enhance absorption, reduce inflammation, and protect bones from age-related decline. For those of us over 40, maintaining stronger bones isn't just about preventing osteoporosis or avoiding fractures. It's about preserving independence, confidence, and quality of life. Whether you're gardening, dancing with your grandchildren, or simply going for a walk without fear of falling, bone strength is the foundation that supports it all. And thankfully, with the right foods, that foundation can be rebuilt and maintained well into your senior years. What's empowering is that all of these calcium-rich foods for seniors are affordable, easy to prepare, and widely available in grocery stores. No need for expensive supplements or complicated regimens, just smart, consistent choices on your plate. And by incorporating these nutrient-dense foods into your daily routine, you're not only nourishing your bones, but also supporting heart health, digestion, immunity, and even cognitive function. So as you move forward, remember, you don't have to rely on milk alone to protect your bones. The key is variety, balance, and consistency. Try adding just 1 or 2 of these bone-building superfoods to your meals this week and feel the difference over time. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like this video, share it with a loved one who might benefit, and subscribe to NutriHub Bliss for more empowering, science-backed health insights. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on how to stay healthy, strong, and active, no matter your age. Thank you so much for watching, and here's to a stronger, healthier you, starting from the bones up.